because again, you can just see this little kink at the end. But if I go in where that little fence is, I'm in problems because I'll go in too early. Because again, admittedly, if I'm turning in at 200 miles an hour, I turn into that one, I'm going out towards that grandstand. I don't want to be going that way.
Right.
I need to be turning in underneath this hedge. So under the hedge, I'm pretty much, as soon as I see the bridge, that's Sulby Bridge in front of us, as soon as I see the bridge, that's when I shut the throttle. I'm braking hard now, trying to slow it down from over 200 miles an hour back down now to second gear. So it's like, again, this catches me out. It's like, fucking hell, it's coming up, 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 coming up, coming up, coming up, coming up. Off the brakes and turn it in. Lots of people overshoot into that field there. So I'm back in the throttle, driving it out right next to the wall, over then towards the pub. See the blue crash barriers?
Yes.
That's what I'm looking for. So I literally have to cross over the road. So again, see the crown on the road is very acute. So I go over from one side into the other, I drop into that curb, and then I come back over the road again at this point to go then underneath the telegraph pole. Underneath the telegraph pole, then out then to the 50 mile an hour sign, out to the 50 mile an hour sign, pick the bike up into here, and now I have to pull it straight for this jump. So pull it straight, it's going to wheelie a little bit over this bump. Now again, the dynamics of the track change now. You'll feel how bumpy it is. These next 2-3 miles, it's super bumpy. It's been comparatively like a billiard table up to this point. Now it's really bumpy. The whole bike just dances and moves around. It's like shit, shit, shit. I'm on the brakes, I'm trying to slow it down. I'm into the pavement just here on the left, into there, and I'm picking the throttle. But I'm not aggressive. I'm just, because it's so bumpy, you see all the bumps on the road. The whole bike's just dancing. So again, I don't want to rev it because that unsets the chassis even more. So I just let it float. I let it do what it wants to do. I pull the bike over to the right. As I turn it in, just like Ben Cullen, I turn it into this left. And at this point in this left, I need to pull the bike up right now for this jump just here. I jump diagonally over onto the right hand side of the road, and I stay on the right hand side of the road. And this is where it gets super bumpy. You ask any of the riders and you'll say to them, what's your least favourite part of the track? They'll say Ginger Hall to Ramsey. Because it's so bumpy. You're literally right on the right hand side of the road, the whole bike's just tank slapping, it's just doing this. And I'm just guiding it, I'm just catching it and guiding it and pushing it. I'm right next to the hedge, it comes over the crest, it goes light here as well. I'm literally just got to watch that pavement that sticks out just there. So I'm literally just guiding it. As it's moving, it's floating, it's moving, it's kicking. I'm just like, oh, fuck, just keep straight, keep straight, keep straight, keep straight. If I try and grab hold of it, it makes it worse.
Right.
So I have to, again, let go, but my brain is going, what are you doing?
Grab it, right.
What are you doing? But you go, no, it's all right, I'm in control, I know what I'm doing. So that takes, again, quite a bit of experience to get that. Okay, so you come to Glen Tram and jump now. It's going to wheelie here, 6th gear, wheelies, again, about 170, 180 miles an hour, lands from the entrance into Glen Tram in itself. So I keep the throttle on, I keep the throttle on, I keep the throttle on, and now I shut the throttle. 2 gears, boom, boom, little bit of brake, not much, little bit of brake, off the brakes. I've just picked the throttle up a little bit, just a, and then I'm off it again. So drive it in, I'm off the throttle, I drag the bike over to the right next to that hedge I want to be. I don't want to be here, I need to go over to the right, I have to come back down to 3rd gear. I pick the throttle up, back up now, drive it into my white square again, okay?